Warning and disclaimer. This video are related to HIV viruses and its transmission. The purpose of this video are fully educational and awareness purposes. However, we recognize that it contains potentially explicit information and scenes along the video. Viewer discretion are highly advised, as we want all of you guys to have the information and have the awareness after the video without feeling uncomfortable. That's all. Thank you.
Astaghfirullah, what have you guys done? You know, at the end of 2021, about 82,000 people live with HIV, and 82% of it who were aware of their status and had been notified to national surveillance system. From the beginning of HIV epidemic, HIV case notification has shown a pattern with male over female ratio of 7.5 in 2021. More than 3/4 of new HIV infections were reported among people aged 20 to 39 years old in 2021.
As you guys know, Nasha have told us how serious HIV is in among society. So let me explain to you what is the chronology of the disease and how it's get into our body. The first case of HIV that being reported in Malaysia is on 1986 and have been increasing rapidly throughout the year 1995. However, the case of HIV has been decreasing by 50% throughout the year 2002 until year 2022. By the case of 7,000 cases to 3,200 cases. To conclude that the HIV cases are decreasing in our country.
After that, let's talk how HIV react to our body. HIV attack and destroy CD4 cell, which is CD4 T lymphocyte in the immune system. This cell play a crucial role in protecting the body from infection. The HIV virus only replicate in human cells. The HIV replicate process carrying 7 steps. The steps are entry, reverse transcription, integration, transcription, translation, assembly, release and maturation. This replication process starts with the enter into a cell. It carries a special protein called CD4. At the end of the process, the new HIV cell replicate from infected cell and ready to infect others.
Amma? 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 What's wrong? You look messed up. You just look clean. Are you okay? Ladies and gentlemen, the early stage of HIV infection, which can develop within 2 to 4 weeks after transmission, may present with symptoms similar to the flu. These include fever, chill, muscle ache, fatigue, and sore throat. According to headline.com, it is important to note that these symptoms are not specific to HIV and can resemble other illnesses. And if you believe you've been exposed to HIV or are experiencing these symptoms, it is crucial for you to get a consult with professional healthcare and get tested.
Ladies and gentlemen, now let me tell you how HIV are being transmitted. There are 3 usual ways and the main ways of how HIV are being transmitted. First of all, practicing an unsafe sex with person who have HIV. For example, not using condom during the sex. Second of all, sharing of needles and syringe with person who are having HIV. And last but not least, from mother to child through pregnancy, breastfeeding and also birth. It's important to realize that HIV are not being transmitted through saliva, sweat, tears or even toilet bowls. for someone to be infected with HIV, the virus must come in contact with the mucosal tissue, the tissue that is found in the rectum or vagina. Also, maybe through the open wounded skins, and must be exposed for a longer time with a lot of HIV virus.
For now, there is no such a vaccine that instantly cure for HIV, but there is some alternative that doctor might recommend it. One of them is antiretroviral therapy or ART, which is a treatment for HIV that includes combination of medication. This medication prevents the virus from reproducing and which to keep the immune system healthy and safe. Although ART is not cure for HIV, but there is significant statistic regarding the impact of ART on people with HIV. According to WHO, the number of people receiving ART has increased dramatically over the year, with 29.8 million people accessing treatment at the end of 2022 compared to 17.7 million in 2010.
So now we are going to talk about the various medication of virus at each stage of its cycle. So first we have the nucleoside reverse transcriptase inhibitor. These drugs are designed to prevent the key protein from make a copy from the virus. So when there is this inhibitor, so there will be no multiplication of the virus. So next is nucleoside reverse transcriptase inhibitor. So this drug is designed as a building block to block the HIV. So the HIV will not make a copy for itself. Moreover, we have the protease inhibitor. Protease enzyme is the most crucial part for HIV that will spread the viral infection particle. So when there is a inhibitor, so there will be no protease. Last but not least, we have the fusion inhibitor or entry inhibitor. This inhibitor will prevent the HIV before it even entering the body cell. So the cell will not receive the HIV virus.
Right. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And today I'll be talking about some precautions regarding HIV disease. Alright, the first one, which is the most crucial way, is just by using condom consistently and correctly during sexual activity, either vaginal, oral, or anal sex. This is because condom can act as a barrier that can prevent the exchange of bodily fluid, which can also transmit the HIV into our body. Alright, the next is by limiting your sexual partners. This is because having multiple sexual partners can increase the risk of exposure of getting HIV. So, you should limit the number of your sexual partners and also consider having a relationship with a HIV negative partner. Right, the last one is avoid sharing needles. As you guys know, we can also get HIV not only from sexual activities but from injection activity. So, we should avoid sharing needles, syringe or other injection equipment for drug use, tattooing or anything else. This is because injection equipment such as needles can lead to the transmission of HIV into our body. That's all.
Last but not least, Islam told us la taqrabu zina, that means does not go near adultery. So we should not go do any immoral actions.
Stay away from HIV. Stay away from HIV.
Stay away from HIV.
Stay away from HIV.
Stay away from HIV.
Stay away from HIV.